Get your own utility and heating bill. Today we will give you a step-by-step guide to your utilities costs in the past year and set off this amount against the monthly rent you pay. Please check your address and the information about your flat. Your personal utilization period, that is, the utilization period for the past year. It may vary depending on whether you moved in or out in the past year. Total invoice. We have calculated all costs payable for your flat in the past year. Total advance payments. This is the total of all monthly advance payments for utilities and heating. These will be offset against the costs you actually have to pay for your flat. The total invoice minus the total advance payments equals your settlement result. It tells you whether you are in credit or in debit. If the costs payable for your flat are higher than the advance payments you made, you are in debit and have to pay the difference. In our example, the advance payments that were made are higher, resulting in credit. The credit will be offset against the rent you pay. If you have arranged for direct debit, you do not have to take any further action. Otherwise, you will have to arrange for the payment of the difference yourself. This table shows you the future advance payments in the column New. Increased consumption of water or heating or changes to utility costs will have an impact on the amount that must be paid in advance. This amount is your new total rent that you will pay in the future. Please note the day on which the change becomes effective. If you have arranged for direct debit, you do not have to take any further action. If you pay your monthly rent by bank transfer or standing order, you will have to amend your payment as of the day on which the change enters into effect. You can use the attached SEPA form to sign up to our direct debit system. The individual invoice shows you details regarding all costs payable for your flat. The total costs are always for the entire development. Your individual share in these costs is calculated using an allocation key. It is usually based on the floor area or the number of flats. Your share in the costs. We have calculated all costs payable for your flat during the past year. If you moved in or out during the current year, you will find your individual utilization period here. Individual heating invoice. Compare your information and the information about the flat here. The Annex shows you how much you have used your heating and how much water you have consumed. Here you can find the figures that the people taking the meter readings of your radiators and water meters have recorded. If no one visited you to take meter readings, you have automated devices installed on your radiators already, which can be accessed remotely. Calculation of share. Your costs for heating and warm water, as well as for water supply and wastewater, are also shown as a cost share portion in your heating bill.